Hi Pisces. So I'm sorry about the paranormal activity yesterday. This is the first time that it happened to me in this way. This smoke that came through the video, but as you saw, the cloud faded out. So we actually won. When there's darkness, when there's filters that don't want the message of light to be heard, we need to be strong. And the light is stronger. Because, as you know, when there's darkness, if we put on the light or a candle, it illuminates the shadow. It illuminates what is not seen. So, thank you for bearing with me. I'm at the end of this plant diet here in the jungle in Amazonia, and I'm going to be traveling very soon. We're going through this ecliptic period here. We just passed this lunar eclipse in Taurus and heading towards solar eclipse, total solar eclipse in Sagittarius. We have the sun entering Sagittarius today, which is very powerful when it comes to a straight arrow, knowing your path. Clarity, being seen, having a knowing, Pisces. We've been through so much, but coming back to me, I am going to be traveling and finding my home, finding the place where I can actually start in 2022 in January the channel, because I feel I haven't really ever started. Even though you guys have been so faithful and so supportive, I appreciate every single one of you. I love each and every one of you, and I am here for you in energy and support as well, and I just love you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for staying here. This next year is going to be very powerful when it comes to what needs to be channeled through me. I feel that I have gone much deeper here in Peru. I'm staying in Peru, but I'm in the jungle and I will come back to the mountains, where I can have a space dedicated to my work. And there will be more readings, more clarification when it comes to tarot. Right now I've been doing, one video a day, which has been what I could do here, but it's going to be much more daily and more diversity as well. And I will be opening a page as well on Patreon, which will be good for more interaction with you guys, for the ones that want to have a membership for really not much, every month. We'll be able to interact, and I will answer questions that I receive, and we'll see how it goes. It's a creative endeavor, and we're flowing with what is being given. I've definitely gone profoundly deep down in me, and I'm so grateful for the experience. And I feel that we will all benefit from this. It's not about me, it's about the knowing, about the sharing, the love, the community, guys. And you are my community, you're my soul family, and you're part of my life. So thank you. Just so you know, to finish these 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing another very deep journey in a deeper jungle, and that's going to be difficult. But I will come back from it, and it's going to be even more powerful. Okay, so I might have less readings for a week, not this week but next week, leading to the solar eclipse. Okay, but I'll be back And I'll make sure that when I travel, I will have a video a day until I tell you I'm here, I have found my space, and we're starting a channel for good right now. Okay? Pisces. Farewell to the moon. How appropriate, right? I appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So definitely the moon is powerful these days. Visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. The eclipses have a power that is long-lasting, that is 6 months. And right now, we are exactly between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. It's huge, those cycles. You have changing woman cycles here. So this transition that we're going through, Pisces, is primordial, it's crucial, it's deep. And that might really demand of you to have some time out. Awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Because in those times, it's 2 weeks in your life, seriously, say no to other people. Because we have here boundaries. We also had another card that was calling to that in the, it's right here, boundaries, Durga. So there's a sense here of whatever is happening in your life, if there is a relationship, feelings, emotions, or if it's just in general, you crucially need this space because you're shapeshifting. You are right now on your track. You're following your tracks, and your tracks from the inside. It's no longer from the mind, from the ego, from I need to do this, that, the conditioning, the memory, the past. You have shifted, which means that you have become you. And this is huge. This is this wave of power that you're feeling, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movements, where things are going to start accelerating right now because you are taking your freedom, independence, self-determination. You are in your full power, but you are also at the same time being demanded of the reality of things. You know, you have responsibilities, take action for more responsibilities, more duties. But at the same time, you also need more time of nothing. So how are we finding this balance, Pisces? How are we finding this true manifestation? Because again, with this huge fat moon, we have 3 fat moon today. The 2 that I showed you, and now this one. You are manifesting the rest of your life. And I cannot say this enough, Pisces. You have entered the great mystery. And the great mystery is because you have had the faith. You have prayer feather here. You have prayed. You have been inside. And how can we manifest truly aligned? Is by having this time alone, finding this wisdom, this peace of this dove, this white dove, deep, deep, deep inside. We've gone through the Scorpio season, which was deep transformation. We dived in, like, it was hard. Now, Sagittarius is a little bit more, not so deep. It's a little bit more out there. It's fire. It's no longer water, no longer emotion so much. It's more of doing, of clarity, of higher learning, traveling as well. But we need to remember that in all this action, we need to always come back to the lesson that Scorpio taught us, which is going deep. Finding this equilibrium, Pisces. Because you have, talking about the moon actually, I didn't show you, we have La Luna here. So, calling again to this time that is amazingly potent when it comes to us using the power of the moon, okay, which is finding this deeper compassion, for ourselves, for other people. And how can we find that? By falling completely into our heart, our true heart, our space within that is deeper than anything else. And anything that can happen superficially, other people, the world, exists, but we live in that depth. And from that depth, we are able to comprehend without reacting. We act Pisces. We manifest by acting and not reacting. We have clarity that comes in. We can talk, we have a talking stick, communicate clearly, because our truth has been shown to us, because we have the owl here. We have it says conocimiento is a knowing, a deep knowing. Through the darkness we have shown the light. We are shining this light. And so we are now able to manifest in co-creation with the universe, which is not being overdoing but not being over passive. It's being so rooted here in our home that we find our home. The home finds us. The home here externally finds us, because we're home inside, Pisces. The home is found in people. It's found in a physical home, a country, a space. But it starts within, Pisces. Now we have relationship. So if it has to do with relationship, also for some of you, you remember your beauty. Your inner beauty is what is most important. Whatever happens, you have your own energetic field. You always come back to that, Pisces. It's a practice, especially if you're living a relationship. Actually, you need to honor the other. You have honor the masculine here, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine, but embracing the divine masculine within yourself, which is the power, this wave of power, surge of power, exhilarating movement, that is part of your being. It's intrinsic. It's having the compassion to understand the difference, when it comes to feminine, masculine, the other person, their uniqueness, loving their uniqueness. But how can you love their uniqueness? By not being attached to them. So love is the opposite of attachment. So how can we be in a relationship without being attached? I know that we've been talking a lot about that lately, but it's because there's a lot of twin flame energy coming through and a lot of union, and it's so beautiful when it comes to the world right now, because we need more couples, more unions to come through spiritually, so that we can help at a higher level. And for that, the base of that union, this relationship, needs to be unconditional love. And unconditional love in twin flame starts with you. If you are completely content and full and happy within yourself, you can love, you can share with the other person, and your energy is so light, so high. Pisces, you bear the light. This last sign of the zodiac, I'm always telling you, you're responsible for that. It's hard, but you are the way shower. You're a light worker, a star seed. You need to remember that. So the compassion is not falling into, I'm going to help the other, I'm feeling empathy, over empathy, I'm feeling their sadness, their problems, their situation, their drama. No, it's coming back here. The Selkie in her skin, reclaiming your authenticity, is being so fully present within yourself, in the heart space, that you don't need anyone every single moment. And then, thus, you can share, you can love. But it's not easy. I'm talking about this, but it's like when you're living it, it's easy to be mixed with the other energy, and that's okay, but you need to come back. And if you can get to the place where when you are with the person, you are solely in your independence, we're start feeling that actually you can feel more love for the person because you are much more centered. Okay, Pisces. So you're adapting, you are finding clarities and like a knowing that cannot be derailed. You have cleaned up your emotions with Scorpio, and you are still maybe a little bit doing that, but now look, this is such a beautiful symbol of Sagittarius selfhood with this woman here. It's this arrow, sharp. Sagittarius is very independent. It's the explorer. Travels internally, externally. You're gonna have visions those 2 weeks internally, and those insights might be very powerful, Pisces. Don't dismiss them, okay? Because the serpent, as we were talking about yesterday, has shed its old skin, feelings, emotions. You are at another level. You have shapeshifted. Now it's just an arrow, it's fire, it burns everything, that all the obstacles that are in its path, and it just goes for it. There's only one it, Pisces. Your inspiration, your grace, you are integrating. Trust the process, stay connected, and all will be well, Pisces, okay? So I love you. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you very soon. Take care.